This is an old Kenmore Whirlpool dryer that is cosmetically challenged but perfectly functional. And the door cable, one of the door cables broke. The other one's still in place. And so the door sort of flops down now. So today I'm going to be replacing those. I'm going to replace both, even though only one has broken, because that other one is pretty old. Now that the dryer's out and in a spot where I can work on it, what I need to do first is lift the lid. To do that, I need to take the vent trap out. This one has nylon over it for extra filtering. Take these screws out. Don't drop them down in there, though. This driver has a magnetic tip on it, so now the thing to do is get a putty knife. And what we're trying to do is release two clips. There's one on this side and one on this side. You'll be able to feel them, because if you can go in like that, you're not on the clip, obviously. So as I move down, there it is. And just shove it in. There's a little tab that you're trying to push in. When you push it in, it'll just pop up like that. Sometimes they can be a little trickier, but really they're pretty easy. I'm going to show you I'll lift this up. You really want to support this somehow. I'm going to support it with an old dryer belt. Here's a close-up of those clips, and how when you're going in from the front here, you're just trying to push that tab in a little bit, and that releases it from the top. You can see this is the side that's intact. This is the door spring, and there's the cable to which the spring attaches. There's the other end. So when I did that, closing the door releases tension on that spring. Opening the door puts more tension on the spring. The other spring popped off. It is way down in the bottom. What I'm trying to do is replace these without pulling the front cover off. I'm not sure if that's going to be possible or not, but we'll see. Okay, here's the broken one. You can see it's still attached to the spring, but the little nub on the end that goes in the door broke off. It was way down in there, and we got it with one of these telescoping magnets. The thing to remember when doing this is that cable, I'm going to use one of the magnets as a pointer, that cable has to go down and through that piece right there. So first we'll take the old one off. That one can just be thrown away, and put the new one on the spring. Then what I'm going to do is get an assistant. What we're going to try to do is dangle this cable behind this hole, pull it through with needle nose pliers, and put it in the door slot. So to get it in the door slot, we first have to take this little white cap off. And that just pries right out. When dangling the cable down behind the front panel, in order to line it up perfectly with the hole that it needs to be pulled through, drop the cable down in and put it in that groove in the plastic piece. That will line it up almost perfectly with that hole, or get it really, really close. All right, there's the cable end dangling in front of the hole. Now we're going to try to pull that out with needle nose pliers. This might be tricky. You took it away. Well, it looked like you had it. Nice, nice. Okay, so put it in that slot. Perfect. First, we're going to have to close the door so we have less tension on the spring. And then up here, bring the spring up through here, and down in like that. And that's it. Now we'll open the door again. The cable's in place. We'll put the white cap in. That white cap is important because it keeps that cable from sliding out and being able to release itself. All right, now we'll do the other side just because we have it open and we can get to it easily. Make sure that that cable is running through that black plastic piece down there. Like that. It's hard to point with a magnet. That's what stops the door from opening further, is the end of the cable catches on that black plastic piece and gives it a definite stop. So make sure it's going through that black plastic piece's groove. The cables are on both sides before you reassemble. So to reassemble, take off the thing that was supporting that lid, close it gently, make sure that these black plastic tabs are going up into the holes on the top, and then just press down and it'll snap right into place. The next thing to do, put the screws back in on the lint trap. Again, just be careful not to drop the screws down in there. No need to really torque down on these, just okay. And the lint trap goes back in, and this repair is all done.